Yes, I'm a widow now. He was older, much older. We had a big age gap relationship. But we were married for 20 years. He was a provider. I never had to pay no bills. He was a good guy. And he will be missed. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Hello, beautiful people. I am Mary Jane. Welcome to Net Voices, a very popular social media influencer that gives women dating advice. SheraSeven, sprinkle, sprinkle. Her husband James recently passed away. My condolences to you, Shira, and your family. A lot of people sent her messages in their condolences. So did a popular TikToker called Spiritual Whistleblower. However, her message is given, I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm not sorry. Here's the clip.
This message is for Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle, SheraSeven, and I know all her followers will make sure that she sees this video, okay? I offer my sincere condolences on the loss of your husband, James. According to the celebrity blogs, they're posting that you lost your husband, James. He passed away. I don't know how true that is, but I'm just reiterating what the blogs have posted, sis. Now, because I am autistic and I have a high pattern recognition, I spot patterns in people's personalities and their lifestyles and I pick it apart, and people hate me for it. I still feel that Shera is a sociopath. I feel that because SheraSeven is a sociopath, that she is emotionally disconnected from her husband. I personally think she's happy that her husband is gone. There is a huge age gap between James and Shera, and with the receipts that are publicly posted out there, there's a history of domestic violence. I think she's glad that he's gone. I truly think Shera is very happy that James is gone. Shera just loves the title of being a wife because in her delusional mind, she thinks being a wife makes her superior over single women. That's how she's able to grift and scam all y'all single women who are hopelessly looking for love. She's happy that James is gone. Trust me, she is. She's probably throwing a party right now. She don't love that nigga, and they probably didn't even sleep in the same bedroom. I would be grossed out if I had a husband that was 20 years older than me. He's an old ass nigga and he has erectile dysfunction. I would be grossed out. I would not want him touching me. And we would definitely sleep in separate bedrooms, but that's not me. I wouldn't even marry a man much older than me, but that's what she did. She sold y'all a bunch of fuckery and y'all kept her paid. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna trigger her fucking followers. And by the way, I did say my condolences on the loss of her husband, James, right? I did. My condolences, Shera. My condolences. I personally think you're glad that the nigga is gone, but what do I know? Okay, Shera, sis, now that James is gone, we're going to give you some grace to grieve. Actually, I don't think you have no empathy, an ounce of empathy inside of you to grieve a death, but I will extend that to you. Okay, sis, but when you're done grieving, are you SheraSeven, Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle? Shera, do you hear me? Because I'm coming hard, sis. Shera, are you going to take the advice that you done gave all these women that blindly follow you? Are you going to take your own advice now that your husband is gone? I want to see you use that same advice with these new niggas. These new niggas a dog walk your ass. James tolerated your ass because James is an old man and a predator trying to control a younger, pretty woman. Y'all situation was different. Let me see you, Shera, take your own advice and use that shit with these niggas today. You so smart and you done scammed all these women. Let's see you take your own advice, sis. and pull that shit with these new niggas. You better go get you a lesbian stud, because these niggas is waiting to dog walk and break your ass. You think you so smart? Let's see you take your own advice and get out here and fuck with these niggas. You on here talking about you not gonna remarry. Yeah, we know you're not gonna remarry because marriage was slave shit for you. James dog walked your ass in that marriage. The receipts are out there. The domestic violence is out there. You can't lie about the domestic violence with you and James. You stayed in that marriage. You should have left that nigga a long time ago, but you stayed because you have low self-esteem and you want to cling to the married title. Okay? So now that James is gone, we want to see you take your own advice and bag a millionaire nigga. Oh, you've been scamming these young women for so long. And they dumb. They're going to still blindly follow behind you because they're sociopaths just like you. Okay? Let's see you bag a millionaire with all the advice you gave to these young gullible women, hopelessly looking for love. You didn't teach them discernment on how to vet for sociopathic, psychopathic men because you sadistically enjoy hearing women get fucked up because you were stuck in a marriage with a psychopathic man. James was abusive. James is a narcissist and a psychopath. And because you were so miserable and you stayed for 20 whole years in this marriage, you secretly despise women that are single and happy on their own. You found a way to grift and scam and give women advice to fill your pockets up. But you don't live by that shit. Now we get to see the real you. Oh, Miss Shera, James is gone. Now let's see you apply your own motherfucking advice. Let's see you bag a millionaire. Let's see how far your advice will take you with these new age niggas. You ain't built for it and you know it. But you done scammed so many women. Dumbass, pick-me-ass women, just like you. James is gone. What you gonna do? You can't fake no more, honey. No more faking. Put up or shut up. Stay single, because if you're gonna get out here, you ain't got to be married, but we know you're young and you're hot in between your legs. You're going to want some. So you're going to get it from a man or you're going to get it from a woman because you're a sociopath and sociopathic women swing both ways. So which is it? Either way, you better be ready for the shit that's coming because the shit that's out here, you think you smart? Nah. I'm just going to sit back and eat my popcorn and I want to see you take your own advice. The same shit you done spewed to these women to get their money. I want to see you take your own advice, sis. I'll be watching with my popcorn. You ain't built for these new age niggas and you ain't built for these new age studs. Clocked.
No, it's not right. No. Spiritual whistleblower got a huge backlash on that video. I'm not surprised. People are saying the timing is wrong. She's hating. She's obsessed with SheraSeven because she's done some videos in the past where she talked about SheraSeven. And this time, she's gonna be too far with it. She didn't like the reaction she got from the video. So she did have that video where she doubled down and she was going in. She's been going back and forth with SheraSeven's followers. Here's what she has to say and people's reaction.
Everything in this video is alleged. Okay? So I did some research based on some receipts that were sent to me in an email. Come to find out, there is quite a few documents circulating on the internet tracking Shera and her late husband, James. I found out she has a couple DUIs, allegedly, driving under the influence. She was found guilty for that. That's one of the receipts. Now, I don't know if this is a fake document, but it is out on the internet, and I will post the link to that document. Look at my first comment. That's pinned. All the links to these receipts are there. Okay? The next document that I saw regarding James and Shera was a domestic violence. James put his hands allegedly on Shera, and the court document is dated 2003. Now, my understanding is that they got married in 2005 or 2006. She said 20 years, so it's 2026. They either got married in 2005 or 2006 if they've been married for 20 years. So 2003 would mean this is when she was the side chick. This is before they got married. He was whooping her ass when she was just the side chick. So she went ahead, knowing he's violent, knowing he's a serial cheater, cheating on his wife. Remember, y'all, he was married when he got with Shera, and she was helping him to creep behind his wife's back. Glorified side chick. That's what a pick-me bitch is. A sociopathic, narcissistic woman is a glorified side chick. They don't care about the wives and the woman, the girlfriends at home. They don't care. They will help. They love abusive men, and they love to help men abuse women. So that document where it says James whooped on her ass, it's dated 2003, which is prior to them getting married. So Shera knew this man was violent, a woman beater, and a serial cheater, and she still moved forward with marrying this man and having children with him. Yet her followers think she's a smart woman. She did not learn from her mistakes with this abusive man. She shouldn't have married him. He's a walking red flag. He's an abuser. He's a predator. He's a pimp. And she exposed her children around this man. There's no telling, allegedly, if he did something to her daughters. That's going to come out. She's sitting up there talking about her children are healed. Baby, they just lost their father. The death of a parent is not something you heal from overnight. So either Shera is lying about her daughters being healed, or she's admitting that her daughters are healed because they're happy that he's dead and gone because he was abusive or he did something to them girls. Oh, what's done in the dark will come to the light, honey. So there is a document dated 2003. I'll say alleged because I don't know if it's real or fake, but it's circulating on the internet, and I will pin the link down below for you to view this document. James whooping her ass in the year of 2003 before they got married, and she still moved forward. Not smart at all. But her followers think she's everything. A wise woman would have avoided a man like James after finding out that he has a wife and learning that he puts hands on women. No. We stay away from men like that. I don't care how much money he makes. He's abusive. So the next document that I saw, what was the next one? I said the DUI. Okay. The next document is the alimony that he's paying his ex-wife. It alleges that it's supposed to be $1,000 a month in alimony, and it also posts his gross net worth, which per month is $6,000 a month. That's gross. If he's grossing $6,000 a month from his job, his 9 to 5. What is he leaving with after taxes and after alimony and child support? Shera's been fucking lying to y'all. That nigga is not rich, not wealthy. Lies.
Yes, years later. So I found out that it's been maybe 3 or 4 years since the whistleblower kept, dragging SheraSeven, keep calling her a cult leader, keep saying all these ridiculous things about the woman. And they don't even know each other. They've never met each other. And this woman is making up all kinds of crazy things, just making things up, obsessing over SheraSeven for what? What is the problem? Pretty much saying her condolences and also taunting her at the same time, telling her, I'm coming for you. Like, lady, those are threats. Online threats are criminal activity. SheraSeven needs to serve that woman some papers, cease and desist, a gag order, and demand that take down her whole platform, really, but take down those videos and make sure that there are legal consequences for her actions.
The only people that are responding to the SheraSeven versus the whistleblower and are on the SheraSeven team or side or whatever are women that have high extreme amount of work done on their body, on their face. They use men for money. That's how they have succeeded in life. That's how they've gotten to where they are in life, is by manifesting through stealing, manipulating, whatever, men's money. And there's so many more things in life that you could be doing with your gifts or with your power as a woman. And you know, we put you women in a specific category, and a lot of women that truly walk a righteous path, but we still manifest, we still do all of those things that you guys are talking about. We just don't manipulate men or people to get the things that we want in life. We actually use our gifts to create a beautiful life for ourselves through our own work that we do with our own creativity. And it has nothing to do with men. It has nothing to do with using men, sleeping with men that are a million years older than you, whatever, you know, staying with a man you know is cheating on you. Like, you're literally selling yourself for dollar bills. Like, do y'all know how y'all look and sound? No, that doesn't mean, you know, I am on the whistleblower side, blah blah blah, you know. But what I'm saying is, I'm a very balanced person. I see both sides, but one thing I have outgrown and something I just don't agree with is doing things that are not righteous and manipulating, whether it be your grandma, your daddy, whoever, manipulating them to get funds.
When are people just going to accept the fact that you cannot cancel somebody? You cannot cancel SheraSeven. You cannot cancel a person who has maintained their story and is held so closely to their story by being so open and forward with it. The spiritual whistleblower blocked me back in 2024 because I called her out on her obsession with SheraSeven, and that's the reason why she is obsessed with SheraSeven. She is obsessed with SheraSeven because Shera knows how to own her. She's killed her good girl. She's killed her good girl. And women that are attached to their good girl, and they are attached to that being a core part of their personality, a woman like Shera will really, really bother and trigger women that operate that way. This is why a lot of women consider Shera to be blunt. Shera is not blunt. Shera is not blunt at all. She's not blunt. But you can't cancel somebody like Shera because you can't expose Shera. Shera came forward about the DV situation when her and James got separated. She has been open about the fact that her and James were together and she was the side chick. Shera has always been so open about that. And the thing about it is that when you're an authentic person, people are going to try to cancel you because of your story, not understanding that people like authenticity. Cancel culture is dead. Cancel culture is dead. You're wasting your time trying to cancel somebody. And you're really wasting your time trying to cancel somebody when they've been open and honest about who the fuck that they are, and you can't shame them. People that are very obsessive, they tend to get obsessed with people that don't carry any shame around who they are. And they're like, hey, this is who the fuck I am. You either going to take it or you're going to leave it. But I'm not going to sit here and shy away from my story and who I am as a person.
The best gift from spiritual whistleblower is she's trying to sharpen your discernment. You want to be as sharp as a whistle, right? Sharp as a whistle means someone that's very intelligent. Whether you agree with her or Shera, and you don't even have to play both sides if you don't want to. You don't have to agree with either one of them. Or you can find points where spiritual whistleblower is right and where Shera is right. And still, the best gift is being as sharp as a whistle. Everyone is using their discernment now. What she's trying to do is make you guys open your eyes, because some of the stuff that Shera says I don't agree with. I think you should focus on yourself, invest in yourself. I don't think you should be moldable for a man. But at the same time, that doesn't give spiritual whistleblower the right to mess with her during this hard time. Give it some more time. However, who am I to tell someone when to do stuff, how to feel, how to think? When Shera told that woman whose kids got essayed by their father, she blamed the woman. That was messed up. It doesn't matter which side you're on, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with yourself and your own discernment, your own judgment. You need that same discernment and judgment when you're dealing with men, when you're dealing with narcissists, and when you're dealing with people in general. Spiritual whistleblower is teaching you how to be as sharp as a whistle. I love how people are making their own observations and thinking for themselves. She just doesn't want you to just side with anybody on the internet. I think spiritual whistleblower is even cool if you disagree with her. So that's why she's reposting things that disagree with her, because at the end of the day, she blew the whistle.
I clocked y'all, and I clocked your cult leader. That's why y'all panties are in a bunch, and all you can say is I'm envious, I'm jealous, I'm obsessed. Bitch, I'm a beautiful Black woman, a high yellow bitch. Me and Shera are actually the same color. Point out where I'm ugly, bitch. I actually have a modeling career behind me. Y'all bitches could never say spiritual whistleblower is ugly or envious of Struggle. Y'all tried it though. See, the obsession is not with Shera. I don't envy her life. Why would I envy a woman with no morals? Why would I envy a woman that married her pimp, her predator? I don't want a pimp or a predator for a husband. Oh, he provided the basic necessities, a basic ass house in Texas. And, but see, y'all don't have no critical thinking skills. Y'all are still going to defend and protect her no matter what. And that's sociopathic behavior. And that's why I want y'all to keep promoting me. Keep talking shit about me. Run the nastiest smear campaign. Because y'all are not too bright. What y'all are going to do with these smear videos is blow me up and promote me. And then my message to dismantle the message that she's spreading will get out there on a larger scale. Okay. It's a shame I got to break this down because y'all are slow. Y'all are really slow. The obsession is not with her and her life or her look. She has nothing I want. The obsession comes from her setting women up to get abused by psychopathic men, chasing behind a man's fucking money because you want to provide her husband.
Spiritual whistleblower said she's calling SheraSeven out because she doesn't like her message and it's misleading to young women. Also, she's not obsessed with SheraSeven. If that's what your intentions are, then you might want to rethink your strategy. The videos you did about her, it's giving, I don't like you and I'm coming for you. You talked about her looks, her late husband, her children, her home. If you really don't like the message and you think she's giving young women the wrong advice, then stick to it. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. What you're accusing her of, it's exactly what you're doing. You said she lacks empathy. When one of her follower daughter was SA, she showed no empathy. You're doing the exact same thing. She lost her husband. You're not giving her the time and space to grieve. You're going in on her real hard. If it's the message, fine, stick to it. The timing is wrong. The point you're trying to get across, it's lost in the midst of all this mess. You going back and forth with her followers, the message is lost. No one's talking about the message. They're talking about the energy behind the message. That's why they're saying you're obsessed with her. It comes across very personal. You might want to think of other ways to get your message across, because as it is, it's not good. It's not good. What do you all think? Do you think it's the message or there's more to it? Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.